Santos for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
T-Ren, let's go. Go. 180! 180! That's it! UAA. Yo.
On 1st and 10, Jackson moving outside the pocket. He's going to let this one go deep. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a Big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Sit on! You.
2nd down, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. And even 50 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Sit on!
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Mitchell. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
You change it.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. To the goal line and in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
What is up?
Burden, the man on the move. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
What is up?
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's gonna give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Williams' pass
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard. Jackson out of the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Hey, middle.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he will have the Ravens' first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So after 1, knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Onward. You are 180. To what? Hey.
Throwing Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Out to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Montez Sweat. He works his way in a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, middle.
Jackson looking to throw, rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready. Shot. Set up.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. And he'll take it on in. Peyton Mitchell, touchdown Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half-dozen for the year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Swift, and he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the run to the right. Throw on the run is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to make a punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
What's up?
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
A gain of 14. And the Bears 1st down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jalen Reagor. Touchdown, Bears.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
At the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Hey, report. Report. Hey. Go ahead.
Now it's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and the ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Sit up.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
13, sit on.
Pistol formation with Jackson.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
The Bears' 9-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play.
He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Bears, first down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Bears.
On first and 10, it's Williams. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Williams to throw on second down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And and it's second down.
It's a loss of a yard.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
From the gun, Jackson. Rolling right, and he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Jackson now. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Now Jackson moving to his right. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
You. Sit on. Hey. Sit on.
Mitchell. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. Back to throw. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Report! Get on! Get on! 180! Go. We change it. Get on!
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Derek Forrest. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Second down and 8.
It's second and 8 at the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bears first down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
A gain of 12. First down.
Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6. Throwing is Williams.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It's third and 4. Here's Williams now to throw. That's caught left side by Odunze. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Gonna air this one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Report. No, we changed it. 13.
Here's Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First and 10 now from the 36.
And the Bears first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. That's a 36-yard line.
Second down, it's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 51 yards.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow. And the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
And he will score again. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will extend this third-quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Alpha.
A first down throw for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He's taken down just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You. Hey, Ozzy,
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Finding space inside the 40. And he's got another one. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
34.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
29-yard line.
Hey, volunteer.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. It's second down. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
Burden, the man on the move. They'll send a man in motion left. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
Third and short, and you come up with a big stop, taking the ball carrier down for a loss. Now you put yourselves in a position to hopefully get the ball back and give your offense a chance to go down there and take the lead.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rome Odunze, touchdown Chicago. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Bears 45, Ravens 34.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Hey, middle. What? Hey, Ozzie.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Flushed to his right, and that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver.
It's now
Third down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Yeah. You.
On play action, here's Jackson. Now he'll work his way out right. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
What is up?
On the give, it's Swift. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Williams to throw on second down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The rookie from Marshall, Mike Freed, getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be third and a mile. Williams. Throw on the run is complete to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and goal, Chicago.
To throw, it's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Hold on, ready? No, we changed it. Come on.
On first and 10, Jackson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical.
And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on two more. They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he's going to get a big two-point conversion there. Instead of being down 12, now the lead is only 10.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down two possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. It is second and a yard.
At the 43-yard line.
Say hi. 180. Hey. Say hi.
Now, Jackson. Moving left. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he will score. Game on. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
What is it up?
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll drop to throw. One complete to Moore. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, mate. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slime me summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough pepper to make a buck, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, just short, small. When that's from Cali with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
in the night. All the people that you see in the night, and all the dreams up into the light. The wind breezes are setting beside. We are not going out. Can you see the Joker flying over? As she's standing in the field of clover, watching her every day. What would happen if we took her I'll tell you all the story about the Joker and the thief. I said, I'll tell you all about the Joker and the thief in the night.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling. Like you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling. Like you can't stop this. being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. These people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on. Back throw 80. 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
Sanders now to the air right away.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. We look at this Browns defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Stroud. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now the former Volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Sanders. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here we go. Check. Check the Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. He's got him in. That's Bond. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Johnson. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Steelers at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
And Stroud now to throw. Open man is Collins. He's got it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers triumph, but they come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Throwing, Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Sanders to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, fills the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Check, hurt. Come on. Check. Cowboy 80. Go.
Now Sanders. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
1st down.
18, run here. 18, let's go. Cut 19. Warriors, 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Sanders once more. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go. It's Buffalo 18. 60, 19 right.
To throw is Sanders. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 13 yards out. And the Browns are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after try forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
This is caught by Tucker. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Here's Stroud. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10.
Don't worry. 2 Jets. 18. What's that?
Now Stroud. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
What's that? 18. What's that?
Again, it's Stroud. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On 1st down, Jenkins. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Steelers 7. Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Sanders. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. They came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Okay, quick.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Cut 19, cut 19, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
19, Cowboy 18, Pioneer. Third, right there, right there.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he will find his man on the outside. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Browns have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter one, they struggled. Quarter two here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then, you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. The false start backs him up 5, first and 15. Quick throw to Collins.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. Throwing now is Stroud. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Oh, boy. 18. What's up? Under.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Nico Collins, 41 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Room past the 35. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Dylan Sampson as the first half is winding down. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half. Stroud. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Stroud working out of the gun. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
The throwing again is Stroud. Screen play, Johnson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
18, 5 years. Warriors 17.
Here's Sanders. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
All right. 118. What's that?
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Once again, Judkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Give up the middle, Judkins. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Browns
Here we go. Start.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
18 Cardinals.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there. And now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Throwing, Sanders. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Alex Highsmith able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He finds his man, complete. That's Jenkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the play.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's Jenkins. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Nico Collins, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position. Leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things.